Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here with you again, and today I just want to talk to you about our wonderful canine companions. Despite what many of us like to think, it's hard to identify what most dogs are actually thinking just based on their expression. Last night, one of my dogs, who normally goes and lies down in the evenings when I sit at the desk to write, kept giving me those sad eyes, and I thought she was getting sick or in pain for some reason. I had forgotten her bed out on my front porch after cleaning it that morning. If you enjoy this video and get some value out of it, please give it a like so that YouTube will share it with more people. Do you want to learn more about dogs? You can subscribe to my channel and find new videos on health and nutrition in your feed. Why do dogs' eyes look sad? Sad eyes don't always mean what we think. Studies have shown that fear is one of the only emotions that we humans can consistently identify in dogs. When most dogs are in fear, they open their eyes very widely, and the whites of the eyes, sclera, become visible. Sad eyes can mean a lot of things. Although it's possible that the dog is sad, behaviorists believe dogs develop that puppy dog look to mimic the same feelings we have when we look at human babies. It's pretty hard to ignore a dog's sad eyes, so dogs born with muscles that allowed them to look sad were more likely to be given extra food during lean times. The muscles that allow a dog to express a sad look include the levator anguli oculi medialis, LAOM, and the retractor anguli oculi medialis, RAOM, which control the eyebrows. Even in other domestic animals with the same muscles, they don't work the same way as in dogs. Cats and some other pets can control their eyebrows, but they can't produce those puppy dog eyes. Some dogs really do get sad, however, but it isn't just the eyes you should pay attention to tell if your dog is depressed. How to tell if your dog is really sad. Although some dogs might indicate their sadness in their eyes and expression, there are a lot of other things you should look for that will tell you if something's wrong, such as not sleeping normally, not eating normally. Several illnesses can cause appetite changes, but missing one meal isn't unusual for most dogs. If your dog never misses a meal, however, you might look for causes of depression and should examine your dog carefully for signs of illness after just one missed meal. Whining or whimpering, vocalizing may be a sign of pain, but whining is common for some dogs that are depressed. Not interested in playing, dogs that have a favorite toy might also lose interest in that object if they're sad. Hiding, some dogs that are depressed will look for more contact when sad, but the majority will seek a quiet place away from activity. What causes sadness in dogs? Some of the common causes of sadness include boredom, like if it rains for several days and you aren't able to take your dog for long walks, a change in routine, like a visitor to the house that makes you forget the normal dinner time for the dogs, or even a change in the house, like forgetting to put a favorite bed down in its regular place. What should you do if your dog is sad? If your dog shows the symptoms of sadness, especially if you can't determine a cause like the loss of a family member or a favorite playmate, the first thing you should do is take him or her to your local veterinarian for an exam. If there isn't an illness causing pain, your depressed dog may benefit from some of the ways to help an anxious dog relax, like melatonin, tryptophan, or prescription medications for depression. Thanks for watching. If your dog has any health problems and you need some help or just a second opinion, you can contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com. There is no charge for asking a question, but I do ask you to leave as much info as possible, as knowing the dog's age, sex, and history helps a lot. If you have had any tests done, please include them, and if it is helpful, please include a photo. If you are still around and have a few minutes, please take the time to see some of my other videos about dogs. Some of them will be about nutrition, some are about health issues like heartworm and skin diseases, and then of course there are videos like this one that are just about these fun animals we share our lives with.